Let me show you some internal secrets of how we approach hiring. I originally recorded this as an internal video for our recruiter, just to give her feedback on the pipeline. And then I thought maybe why not to make it public? Maybe it will be helpful for others. So here I will share our full audit process. It's for one specific job, but you can adjust it for any of your jobs and for any modern ATS with an API. And same as me, you can use Claude code or you can use Codex to quickly fix your job and find your best candidates faster. So quick context. We have this account executive role, and we were hiring for it for quite a time. Like, I guess we posted it about 8 months ago or 9 months ago, and we found a great candidate. He was great at closing deals, but it just turned out that he was unfortunately working for another company at the same time, and he wasn't spending enough time on our tasks like follow-ups and CRM and things that are absolutely required for him to be successful in this role. And we started the search again about 2 months ago, and I wasn't checking the pipeline for some time, and today I finally did the review, and it turns out that the efficiency of the funnel is not super high, and we just got one candidate who was a fit for an interview, and even that one candidate unfortunately wasn't a fit for the role. So let's review the funnel together. I hope it will be helpful for your hiring process. And yeah, here is the breakdown. I asked Claude to create this diagram to make it visual. How many applicants we got, what happened to them at each stage, which automations we have. And the first thing I would suggest you to do is exactly this. Visualize your funnel. Also ask Claude or Codex to do that for you. And yeah, so it read all the data on the automations of the workflow of this job, and here is the diagram. So we got 667 applicants over 2-month period. It's a remote job, so we get a lot of applicants by posting these satellite jobs. So you can see that this is the canonical job and those are the satellites. And if you go to our careers page, you will see the list of the jobs. If you click on a specific one and on the application form, you will see the salary range in a local currency, and they can apply, they can answer these knockout questions. And yeah, going back to the diagram, so they apply, we look at how they answer the knockout questions. The automation does that for us. And if they answer no, we disqualify them. So you can see that 22% of the candidates were rejected on the knockout question. That's good. But also considering that on the next stage, when we do AI scoring, 54% were rejected because they score lower than 40 out of 100. And yeah, it essentially means that they actually don't have B2B SaaS experience, or there are some other major problems with the resume. And yeah, so here on the AI scoring stage, by the way, we ask these custom questions about we ask AI custom questions about the resume, the candidates' resumes. We ask it to research recent companies where they worked. Even if we have just the name of the company, we can extract the data, how many employees they have, and what's the industry, and so on. Then we ask about the role, because sometimes customer support people, recruiters apply for sales jobs and they don't have relevant experience. And then we look if they have any red flags in their resumes. Going back to the diagram. So yeah, we AI score them. We reject 54%. So it makes me think about the idea that we probably need to make the knockout stage more strict. We need to add more knockout questions. And another idea is that probably I need to raise the bar for AI scoring. So right now we disqualify those who are below 40, and maybe we need to disqualify also those in the 40 to 50 range. So there will be more auto-rejected. And to make the decision if I really want to do that, I can ask Claude also to get some candidates from the API who are in the 40 to 50 range after the AI score. Show me them in a table view, and for each of them tell me, do we really want to move forward, or should I raise the bar to 50? And yeah, it is very helpful when Claude or Codex does something like that for you, so you can make the decision based on the real data that you have. Yeah, so what happens after this AI scoring? So those who passed the AI gate, so scored more than 40, we send them to we move them to the send questionnaire stage, and on this stage we send a screening email asking about the salary range, expectations, and also we ask them to record a quick Loom video about the previous work experience. And then based on this Loom video, we make a decision. And it's a customer facing role, so we need to assess the accent, how clearly they speak, how energetic they are. And I can see here that out of those who passed the AI gate, we have 19 who were rejected by recruiter, and there are no notes about that. And based on that, I'll ask our recruiter Baisali to always leave a discussion note when she manually rejects someone, and to always choose a relevant disqualification reason, so we have records we can analyze during those audits. So 219 candidates, they received the questionnaire, and 44 out of them were rejected. Some inconsistencies here too. 38 were rejected without a reason, so it is bad, we don't know the details. 44 didn't answer, but I believe most of them just didn't answer. So I'll ask our recruiter again to leave more details. 15%, they still are waiting for the reply. We're waiting for the reply. And 41%, based on the reply, they were automatically moved to the evaluation pipeline stage. And then our recruiter unfortunately rejected 97% of them. Again, not if it is not great. I'd love to see like salary expectations too high, experience not relevant, accent too hard to understand, or something like that. And 2% are waiting for review. 1%, exactly one person advanced to the recruiter interview, and the interview took place, and this person was rejected. And yeah, so that's the total picture. We got 667 applicants and 1 reached interview, 0 hired during this 2-month period. And we need to change something. So as I've said before, the first step is to visualize the funnel the same way I just showed you. And the things that come to mind are the first one, stronger knockout stage, more knockout questions, which I've already done. I've added 1 more knockout question. Then I see that for those for whom we wanted to send a questionnaire, there are still 33 active, and I've looked at them, and it seems like some of them have not received the email from us yet. So there is a problem with email sending process. So it is also useful to check out the real candidates. What are the real reasons behind the problems? And sometimes I've seen that sometimes it took 5 or even 6 days to candidates to receive the screening email from us because of the sending limit on the email account. Let me show you what I have done with that. So let's say, for example, we need to send 300 emails because there is a spike in applications, but the limit is 120 per day per email account that I've used. So candidates wait until the line is cleared. And to fix this, I changed the sender from a single mailbox, this one, to an email carousel that rotates between 2 sending accounts, one from our recruiter and one from me. And I increased the limit for mine from 120 to 150 emails per day. So in total, we now have 200. Let's see. Another thing that I have done, I auto-rejected ghost candidates. So I asked Claude for the candidates who are on the send questionnaire stage. I've asked it to go to this account executive job and check candidates on the send questionnaire stage who have not replied for more than 7 days, and to just reject them. And it did that. Then to prevent this from piling up again, I added an auto reject step to the nurture campaign itself. So now if they do not respond to the screening email that we send in 3 days, they are moved to the not replied stage, which essentially means that they are rejected. And hope that it will save our recruiter a lot of manual cleanup time. Another thing that I have done, I've split the scoring email into 2. So we used to have this long email asking for salary expectations and also asking them to record a Loom video. So I asked, instead of this one, I asked Claude to create 2 new pipeline stages instead of just one send questionnaire. So we have the first step, first scoring email, where we ask only for the salary expectations. Then in 2 days we do a follow-up. In 4 days we reject the candidate. And if they respond to any of these emails, we move them to the send second scoring email pipeline stage, where we actually send and ask to record a Loom video and a follow-up as well. So this way the friction for the candidate is now lower, and I expect the response rate to be significantly higher. And probably the final thing, I will ask our recruiter to, for every manual rejection, to leave a discussion note and pick a specific disqualification reason so that we can analyze the data later. And to maybe post more satellite jobs in other regions. Right now we focus on Latin America. We'll expand to other regions too. And yeah, here's the thing. So none of this is technically complex. So I used Claude code to talk to my 100 Hires account through the API, and I made all of these changes in minutes. No engineer needed. Anyone can figure this out. And if you want to set up the same kind of process for your hiring, you can start a free trial of 100 Hires, link in the description. You can book a demo. We'll walk you through the process. We will help you set it up, how to get your API key, how to install Claude or Codex on your machine, and how to use them to manage your jobs and audit your candidates the same way I just did. And yeah, new times, things change fast. AI makes this kind of work dramatically faster. You can hire better candidates, you can hire them faster, and you can understand exactly what's broken in your funnel without spending a week on it. And try it out and let me know what you find when you run the audit on your own pipeline.